What's up, everyone? Welcome to Portugal. We have a very, very high level game here. Man, it's hard to sometimes. Okay, I gotta two of the greats in this game, right? Revnek's been at the top of the ladder for quite a while now. Um, he's done pretty good in tournaments. Actually, I mean, he's won a few. Doesn't play in all that many, but he is in the Kaiserklein tournament right now, so that'll be interesting to see how that goes. But his opponent is Kaiserklein. Kaiser is up here in the north side of Portugal, playing as the Germans, one of his best civs over the years. And I'm just reading some of the comments in the chat. Revnek playing as Spain, so a very interesting matchup. We actually were watching another game with this matchup earlier, and it didn't go that long. It was Tabin versus Robrat. Robrat is a Spain god and took care of Tabin pretty quickly in that matchup. So we'll see how this one goes. Revnek over gathering wood a little bit. He's got that 100, so he's going to be able to build a house. He was stumbling upon 45 wood as well, but and another 40. I think he's trying to find something that's not wood because he already used, like, he doesn't need it right now, but he's going to take that wood anyway as it's a good treasure. And he had the crack shot. They didn't want to waste it, so... Yep, able to pick that up. He's going to get an extra 100 wood, but he's not going to be able to really use that until maybe he drops a market just for XP. They maybe get capitalism in quicker. I don't know. We'll have to see. But he is picking up this 45 wood. And so his deck, he does have water cards in here. Really, it's not like a one direction deck. There's a lot of H2 cards, 3 water cards. And in age 3, he's got his frigate, a lot of military shipments, as Spain typically does. Also has Unction, which is a late game card that can be pretty impactful and always good to have just in case you need it, in case it goes late game. So Kaiser over on the other side here picking up 50 XP, hurting really well, all his vills right next to the TC. I think he's going to try to go 16 bill, but he might have quite a bit of idle time if he does try to do that. So we'll see. The 2 Souther wagons are popping now, so that'll help him. He's already at 700 food, so yeah, I think he is going to go for the 16 vil age up. And yeah, avoid like a crazy amount of idle time. So all right, let's take a look at his deck. His deck is 1v1 industrial. So he has Silversmith, which sometimes you see Germans have. He's got a couple cav upgrades. He's got his military shipments in H3, Black Riders, Jaegers. But then he's got some extra military shipments in H4. The horse artillery, you don't often see that. 3 horse artillery, 7 Polish winged hussar, and 12 skirmishers. And he is headed over to build that trade post, as we usually will see German do, and probably get placer mines in just a second. Okay, he just dropped that TP, so that wood left the bank. And now he's gathering to get placer mines. Very curious to see Kaiser's build here. Against Spain, it's often you'll see a barracks and some dops. You don't often see a stable, at least in age 2, maybe if you would. So, and a lot of things in this current meta that we've been seeing with many civs is a church from the 400 wood. Let's check. He is going quartermaster. Okay. So, and he's gathering 225 wood. So I'm surprised. It used to not be quite so standard, but nowadays I feel like everybody's doing 225 wood so you can get placer mines and get that extra house. And he's still gathering even more. So... Yeah, I'm curious to see what he's going to do here. First shipment, I'm sure, is going to be the 3 Souther wagons. Once we see Kaiser's opening here, we'll switch over to Revnek. He is still not aged up, so Spain a little bit after German because of that 16 vil age up that Kaiser was able to pull off. All right, now he should be queuing up steel traps, dropping a church, as I said. Just 1 house so far. But he has enough to drop another house. And that's why he was gathering that little bit of extra wood. Did overgather just slightly, but he's able to get everything he needs right now. And 700 coins on the way. So it's pretty much like a straight FF. I wouldn't even call this a semi-FF because he's going to be up so fast. Let's take a look now at Revnek. So he's got his outpost. Oh my god. Oh, it's still traveling. So a very hidden barracks that is not scouted, and neither is the outpost. Sneaking along the shore. This is insane. That is so frustrating if you're Kaiser to not see that, because he could maybe have even sniped that outpost. But his vision right now, building 2 TPs. Okay, that's what all that extra wood gathering was for. 2 TPs and the church. That is an insane amount of XP. Grabbing the dog and trying to get the explorer, but the TC helping defend and keep that explorer alive, which is pretty big. And muskets are now coming into Kaiser's base out of the shadows. 2 Ulan gonna take a shot or 2. Ville's taking a few shots as well, but gonna be safe at the end of the day. This is a little bit awkward, and a villager not gonna go down. Very close to going down. Does not have. Oh my god, that is really gotta frustrate Kaiser. I know he's gotta be pissed from losing a Ville to 5 muskets. Oh my god. Wow. And I was gonna say earlier, is he gonna call Minutemen to deflect this quickly and allow him to gather to age up? He opted not to, and now I think he might be regretting that. He is able to click up, but he's never gonna get Minutemen, at least not for a while. And I mean, he is up. That is very important. He does not have. Boy, that's like when I'm in these situations and I lose a Ville like that. I am really upset. So I can only imagine Kaiser, who's kind of known to have a little bit of a temper sometimes. But that is frustrating regardless. Like no matter what, no matter who you are. So Revnek's build order has been 3 Villes, capitalism. Looks like it was 700 wood. Oh no, 700 wood just came in now. So 5 Ville and then 7 rods. Wow. Okay, so he gathered a lot of wood in transition as well. He's been pumping out musketeers since, and just idling his opponent as much as possible. It feels like he's getting a decent amount done, but he's losing a lot of units, and there are some Villes still gathering with 2 TPs, so that's another bonus that German has here. Usually when you're idled up in your TC, you just have that 1 TP. Maybe you don't even have it because your opponent might have sieged it down. But in this case, Kaiser, I think he's okay with where he's at. He's already got 8 skirmishers and 3 Ulan shipment halfway here, so he aged up. I missed the exact time, but it was around 720. So that straight FF able to get him up much faster than usual. And yeah, another shipment already available before this one finishes because of those 2 TPs and the church. So Kaiser's going to be living off of shipments for quite a while. Revnek, interesting that he's got 2 TPs as well. He's got a church going up in base for himself, and he just shipped the 2 Caravel card, which if that hunt was a little bit farther away, it'd be a nice thing to have. He also added a dock with that 700 wood. But these Caravel, they're gathering. They're basically slightly less than 1 villager. It's right now feeling like a 2 villager shipment. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. A little bit of a questionable move. But Revnek adding in more rods, sending in 700 coin now, adding in more fishing boats. So he's trying to balance his economy, gathering enough wood to continue producing fishing boats, but also. Oh, and we have a fight here as the push is coming out for Kaiser, but these Ulan and war wagons getting a bit caught out by these rods. But wow, yeah, a lot of Ulan. They're so fragile, especially against a unit like the Rod that's so fast and does nearly 40 damage per swing to these Ulan, who only have, what is it, 190 HP. So man, those are some of the more frustrating units to face when you're Germany, because they're so fast. And just one little mistake like that, out of position, taking your eye off the fight or your military units for just a second, can be really regretful. So Revnek, but he's just, I guess he feels a little stuck. Okay, here he's gonna send House of Trastamara, I think. Yeah, and then he'll be able to age up very quickly. So that's nice that he's able to get in all these shipments, getting some fishing boats, and now able to age up. Not super late, but much later than usual. So more rods coming. What is his I'm curious about his age 3, because he doesn't have a shipment available. He just has the one military building. You're probably going to switch into skirmishers, but are you going to be able to catch up to your opponent who's been in age 3 for a while now and has another shipment of skirmishers coming in? He's got that stable he's been producing war wagons out of. War wagons notably have that 20% melee resist, which is important, especially against these rods. Rods have that bonus damage against cavalry, but it's negated somewhat by that hand resist of the war wagons. So I do like the composition that Kaiser's going with, but at some point you kind of want to add a second military building, because otherwise it feels like you just fall behind in the military department, especially against a civ like Spain that can get a lot of shipments and get these units flooding out. And wow! Oh, wow. So Revnek aged with the covered wagon age up. Adds a little bit of a wall segment here. War wagon is going in to siege this. And I'm not sure this is going to get up. Rod's going in. Wow, that is pretty wild to go in with rods on skirmishers like that. But he really wants to save that TP. And what does he have coming now? Marvelous Year. Wow, so he is bringing down this skirm mass quite a bit with these rods. Even though they only have 13 attack, they've surrounded them really well. And really now it's just war wagons. And there's 4 of them at home. There's Ulan sieging a TP. Overall, just kind of a bad situation for Kaiser, as I think I saw him. I think it was Kaiser researching Stagecoach, thinking that he was going to be able to take advantage of the TP line. And at this point, maybe he can, because now there's not such a big military presence for Spain. And these war wagons can pretty much take these all these military units out with some good micro. I'm surprised he's not fighting that right now. Very surprised, actually. So, all right. Let's reset here and take a look at Spain. Adding in a barracks at home. He's getting long lines. How many fishing boats? He's got 9 fishing boats now. Just the 1 dock still. He's got that second TC, and he is using it. He's now sending in 9 rods. So Marvelous Year is here as well. So villager production is sped up. Villager gathering is sped up. You can see the timer up here for the next 5.5 minutes. This thing, 25% quicker vill train time and 20% gather rate. So really nice economic boost for that period of time. And these war wagons are really getting some value now as they're kiting away all these units and, yeah, sieging the TPs. Rods are looking to go in for maybe a raid. There's a shipment coming into this outpost as well. Double barracks producing skirmishers from different parts of the map. So that might be a little bit frustrating to get those all to join together. I wonder if these fishing boats, I don't think they train any faster. Villagers getting raided here, though, and Kaiser's military is completely on the other side of the map. 2 war wagons going to try to defend this, and he's running the vills away from the TC, trying to get to the war wagons, which is kind of questionable. Because do you even want to fight this when you get the war wagons there? I mean, you have 8 war wagons, and that's a lot of rods. I just don't know. Yeah, all these vills might go down. 9 Ulan shipment? Was that a 9 Ulan? Yes, it is. They're still just regular Ulan, not veteran yet. And we do have an artillery foundry and falconets coming in. I really like that choice. I think it's a perfect option against a rod and skirm composition. But it is a long map, and if Revnek sees that pretty quick, he'll be able to switch into his own artillery and get some culverins out there. Kaiser now has 3 TPs. Did not finish sieging this last one from Revnek, and now it's being repaired. I do wish that Kaiser left just a single Ulan there and take that out. Unfortunately, he pulled everything away to defend those vills. Now he's only at 23 vills. So this is kind of like time for an all-in. Veteran Ulan coming in now. Kaiser's gathering a ton of coin. This makes me think he wants to go for a mercenary shipment. So I personally would be switching these TPs, if that's my thought, process. Switch him to XP because he still has some time to wait for this next shipment. So, yeah, it does look like he's going to be going for... I want to say Black Riders because he has the Falcons and he just wants to protect the Falcons. But getting into a very interesting situation here where the eco is going to be heavily in favor of Spain, but we might have a commitment to this fight right now. I think this is a terrible fight for Revnek. He's going in with the rods. They're being stopped, not able to get to the Falcons. They are getting some hits on these Ulan, but the Falcons are all going to remain 3 Falconets, and I still don't think it's enough military from Spain to win this fight. Now, I will say that winning the fight isn't necessary at this point for Spain because he's ahead so much economically. Oh, another good volley. Wow. I mean, and then the Caravel's a little bit close to the shore, might get sniped. Dogs going in! Wait a minute. Dogs might be the answer here. They're going in for the kill on the Falcons. And they're going to get one at least. Oh, they are just such crazy artillery killers. Falconets are also taking shots from the Caravels, rods from the barracks, making their way in on these Falcons, and they're all going to go down. Skirmishers are going to focus them down. And finally, the artillery falls, but a lot of units did fall as well for Revnek. But again, we're going to take a look as all these villagers are moving onto this hunt. Is still a dangerous position. He's up to 49 vills now. Not even utilizing the TCs at this point. He's utilizing the water in his dock much more. 15 fishing boats, but 3 more Falcons, 2 Falcons on the way for Revnek. He's running out of safe food, but there is a hunt near his base. Losing a vill there, and oh, these bounces on these skirmishers are insane. Please don't. No. Oh, at the last second, he changed the military position, the military shipment point to the TC. Wow. Okay, that's that. Oh, and the fishing boat coming to save some vills, but it goes down, and so do the vills. So Eco is just taking hit after hit from Spain here, or for Spain. He's down to 43 vills now, and running out of safe hunt, and running out of TPs. He does have the 1 remaining, but his opponent has up to 4 now. So Kaiser's at 30 vills. He's got some settler wagons in there, so let's see what that count comes to. Way out on the map on these coin mines. He's up to 8. He's got 8 settler wagons, so that's 38 vills with 4 TPs versus 44. So very even economic situation for each player, which is kind of surprising with what's been going on here. So yeah, those last few trades actually kind of bad for Revnek. His positioning here is a little bit off, but I think he'll fix that with a drag box and be able to, yeah, get these rods to the front and put the Falcons in a good position to be defended. But there's 3 Falcons from the Germans getting a nice bounce again, and Kaiser making Falconets with the Germans, something that you don't often see, and he's doing really well with them so far. He's made 3 in the previous batch, and he has 3 more here. But I'm a little bit concerned. It's kind of the opposite of what you see in a lot of situations of not having a front line. He doesn't have a back line to kill the rods, and the culverins. You're going to get some crazy hits here. Revnek choosing to shoot and run backwards. Going to get 2 Falcons, and probably will get a 3rd. No, he won't. Okay, so the War Wagon's able to take out 1 Culv. Look like they're going to be able to take out a 2nd one as well. So kind of an even trade, but the tempo is definitely favoring Revnek there, as he doesn't have to defend from a 3 Falc push anymore. He's reset that and now able to buy a little bit more time, throwing up a 3rd town center, but getting sniped by that single remaining Falc from Kaiser. He does have the 4 TPs, and his villagers are all over the map gathering. Oh, he does have a 2nd town center as well. And he's got 2 more Falconets to get him back to his favorite number of 3 Falcons. So this is going to be interesting. Yet again, will Revnek add in a culverin, or will he see it too late? He's got 17 skirmers, but they're all pretty low HP, and it feels like they're a little bit more bunched together than normal, so they'll take even more damage from Falconet shots. 3rd town center coming in. Put a little bit farther back for Revnek. He's at 50 vills. He is adding that culverin that I was speaking of. 20 fishing boats now, and there are 4 whales, so he's going to be able to gather resources on the water for an extended period of time, even still food for quite a while. So, and these berry bushes are going to come in handy. I think he's going to start having to turn to that, as there's a lot of vital vills here. Look at all of these Ulans suddenly. That had to be an 8 Ulan shipment along with another batch or 2. And now Cav hit points are going to be coming in. We already have Cav HP, so these Ulan and War Wagons are pretty strong at this point. The Stagecoach TPs, they are, I think they're generally looked at as about 3.5 to 4 Vils worth of economy. So you can say, I think it's usually maybe estimated at like 4. So that's another 15, 16 Vils for Kaiser. So he's at 48 with Settler Wagons, and 48 plus 58, and he's around the mid 60s in Vil count, while his opponent's below 60. So Kaiser has managed to take a economic lead here, and again has that second TC, so he's going to be catching up, or maybe extending that lead a little bit further. But a very nice wall here for Spain. Very important when you have so many Ulan that you're facing. 30 double upgraded Ulan. He might even have he does have the arsenal upgrade as well, and getting range cavalry caracol for the war wagon. So now he's adding a dock. He realizes it's probably not worth pushing into your opponent's base with these defenses, and just a tough situation. And he knows that his opponent's other economic, well, really, I think the only valuable economic situation for Revnek is the fishing, and so he's trying to take that out, because there's not a lot of resources to gather in base for Revnek. So if you can take out the fishing, that can really make it difficult for Spain to produce really anything. So we have Gunner's Quadrant coming in. I did not see a culverin, so that's going to be for the falconets only. The dock is up. No caravel or frigate in queue yet, but he does see lots of fishing boats passing by, so that frigate is now in queue. Doesn't have any fishing shipments, or water shipments, I should say. A culverin is in queue now, though, so Kaiser is gunning up for an artillery fight, a water fight. Let's see if Spain ends up going. He does see. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, wow, he doesn't even see that dock. That's crazy that that's snuck out of that vision. But sending in 1K wood, that might end up being. You hate to have it like this, but that might end up being for like mills or estates. That's really not what you hope for when you're sending 1K wood. But at this point in the game, that might be his option. He is expanding out onto these silver mines, adding in some outposts. So maybe, okay, so he ends up canceling that 1K wood and sending a frigate now that he sees his opponent's frigate. Dock being sieged down. Kaiser's pushing in, taking out some infrastructure, and I think he's getting a lot of value with this push here. Spain continuing to add in skirmishers, but yeah, look at this. He's overpopped by over 20 units at this point. And that frigate for Spain should be able to save some of these fishing boats. Where's that flag? I don't see. Oh, is that it? Okay, so he's gonna get that first shot there, and the fishing boats might tank a little bit. So he should win that frigate fight, unless Kaiser adds in a caravel, or if the culverin come to shore. Both culverins are in this position, and Kaiser's looking to get the first shot, but oh, a double shot there, getting a falcon and a culverin. The Ulan head on against these rods, and rods are doing a really good job. And there's a frigate remaining for Spain, so oh my gosh, Kaiser is just pinned up in this corner here, and everything's dying. All these Ulan are gone. I can't believe it. They're all dead. 11 war wagons is all that remains, and a culverin with 3 HP. Jaegers are on the way. Oh my god, that was painful. I can't believe that all those Ulan died like that. They're double carded and upgraded at the arsenal, but these rods, wow, 200 plus HP. That 40% melee resist is so underrated. It's such a crazy stat. They have 14 damage with a 3.5 multiplier against cavalry. And that really says everything you need to know about how that fight went. I wonder, I don't think we did have Archaic Infantry combat, and we had Archaic Infantry hit points, so those rods were double carded themselves. And they might even been no arsenal yet for Spain, so they were not upgraded at the arsenal. However, Jaegers, how did they not get a shot there? How did they not get a shot? I cannot believe they didn't auto-target those rods. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow. So a stable now coming in. Oh, and improved warships? Wait, so Kaiser trained another frigate. A dock trying to be added in. I can't believe at this point they're fighting over water so much. I mean, how many fishing boats are there? These guys are adding culverins, docks, and frigates for 14 fishing boats? It's just kind of crazy. But those whales are really valuable, so I do understand that. But improved warships, I mean, I don't know, man. That's a lot. That is a lot. There's decent shipments left. Cav combat, Spanish gold. I mean, Spanish gold not at this point, but 1K wood. Any of these cavalry, like, that's a bit questionable. And he's waiting for the dock to take a few shots so that he can win this fight. So that's pretty smart. But culverins on the shore trying to hunt down fishing boats in this shallow or narrow sea. Wow. Just an interesting situation here. 63 vills now for Spain, but he is producing from 3 town centers, which at certain points in this game he wasn't even producing out of 1 because he's so low on food. He's also up to 2 trade posts and has a few outposts over here to secure this side of the map and give some vision. Bunch of idle villagers though, but he is surrounding some vills and getting some kills. And these fishing boats are falling. Oh, and there goes that frigate, one-shotted. Bam. And now, you know, I just not agreeing with that improved warships card there, I don't think. But Lancer, Rod, Skirm, the scariest composition from Spain that you can possibly see. It's coming to fruition here, and it's going to be very tough. We don't have Cav combat, so that is something that is missing a little bit. But 5 Lancers going to pop at this outpost is going to be very strong. Finally, the Arsenal coming in for Spain, so he's going to be able to get Cav Cuirass and... Oh, wait, did he already... He already got the infantry breastplate upgrade? Wow, he must have lost an arsenal that I didn't catch that. Okay. So, yeah, these Lancers are going to be really, really strong. And he's getting some good batches here. 63 vills. Kaiser up to 67. He's going back into Ulan. He is going back into Ulan. I cannot believe it. So he is missing counter infantry rifling. You probably want to get that for those Jaegers, I would think. Let's check Kaiser's vision as this fight is about to be underway. He's really, really low on food. He's starting to add in mills, but he's a little bit late to that. This is kind of an awkward time to take a fight. Score, though, is looking amazing. Yeah, macro is a bit in trouble because of this hard switch to food. Kaiser playing it kind of, with this macro, I'm surprised he's not adding like 4 or 5 Falcons. He does have culverins too, so why wouldn't you? Has the vision from the outpost, sees these Lancers. Oh my gosh, this is the death composition, the original AOE3 death ball. China has taken over that claim, but this is the original one. Rods, Lancers, and Skirms. War wagons are in the good position to tank this, though these rods are going to do a lot of damage. Minutemen called. We have Ulan in queue, which is a nice little follow-up because you should, theoretically, lose a lot of these rods, and so these Ulan should be able to get some damage done. And really, Kaiser's taking amazing care of these Jaegers. Still, all 12 remain. I actually cannot believe that. Now 1 goes down. And these Culverins not really doing much either. More reinforcing Ulan. And it looks like Spain's army is just kind of slowly getting erased off the map. As Kaiser's trying to balance this economy at the same time. He's got over 2,000 wood. But he's claiming these mines. He's getting his mills established. He's got this frigate on the shore to help defend as well. Lancers being taken out by these war wagons. And still 11 Jaeger. So Wow, amazing job here from Kaiser, really showing off the micro. I can't believe how well he kited in there. It at least didn't take that much damage. I don't know how much he was splitting. I wasn't able to pay attention to that, but having 11 Jaegers at this point is amazing, amazing. And I think Kaiser, after this fight, is going to be in a great position. Still more Spain units trickling in, but score, if you look at the score, and you look at the water, now under Kaiser's control. And yeah, there you go. There's the GG. Revnek putting up a good fight and had some insane fights, to be honest. Up here with the shore, with the frigates, erasing all those Ulan. But really, I guess it just came down to Jaegers and a nice amount of war wagons, some Minutemen, some good pops here. I'm still very surprised that fight went so into Kaiser's favor. Like that is so scary. I was building that up as the death ball push, but I think maybe what it was is that maybe Revnek just didn't have the economy to follow that up. I mean, you could see his situation here, losing all the fishing boats on berries and on trees, no mills, no estates, and just kind of grasping at whatever resources he can get, which was not much. And Kaiser, for a long time, had 4 TP stagecoach. Lost some vills early on, but was able to come back from that, added in that second town center, and just a good determination. I like the artillery that he was adding in constantly, getting some really good trades because of those Falks. But yeah, well done to Kaiser. Revnek not able to get him in this one. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this game. Thank you for sticking around, and I will see you in the next one.